is Yassin. I'm based in Las Vegas. I partner up with investors, real estate agents to help people with bad credit score get into a house and have their own home. Where I come from, like originally from Lebanon. I'm not sure if you've heard of Lebanon before. It's a tough place to be living in with all the war in Syria and everything, and we got affected. So you're always in a state of fear, in a state of uncertainty. I was fortunate because I had a great mother. My journey really started back, I guess, 2012, 2011, and I started working with a cousin of mine who had an e-commerce business. It was like organic leather and like accessories, and he had a social network, and that's how I was introduced to the online world. Around 2012, it happened that my mother got cancer. And it was really tough because she was my friend, she was, my business partner. Almost every single day when she was like sick, I put her to bed, and we talk about the future. We talk about you're going to get out of this. We're going to go. We're going to do. We're going these all great things. Although the environment was not that supportive, and gosh, I still remember the last day we were together. We just got her out of the hospital. We rushed her into the ER. And the doctor, just said there's nothing we could do. We could, put her on life support, or we just let it go. So she was in my room. She was I had her sleep every night in my room to take care of her. And when I opened the door and saw her on bed, I was like, she's gone. Probably a couple of days after the funeral and everything, I came across Steve Jobs' Stanford speech, where he had this ritual whereby every day he looked in the mirror and he asked himself, if today was the last day in my life, would I be doing the same thing that I would be doing today? And at that time, I had a very great job. But I've always felt like I had to do it to pay the medical bills, to pay for stuff. It wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to break free. I wanted to start building my dream with all the dreams that my mother and I always talked about, and my brothers. But I just couldn't do it. You had to pay the bill. I had to be realistic. I was like, after a week, I'm done. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do it. And then I gave my boss a notice. 3 months, 4 months into it, my savings was dropping and reality set in, so that buzz went away. I'm like, all right, well, I have bills to pay, right? I have bills to pay, and starting to get really tough. What am I going to do? My wife remembers it very well because we were down to, I don't know, last $100 or so in our bank account. But now, about 10 months ago, my wife gave me the best news I could ever get. She said, Yassin, I'm pregnant. And I was like, holy, I was in tears. I was like, I was in tears because I was scared. But I was happy, of course. I was happy, but I was scared also that I might not be enough, that I might not be able to provide. And again, it created this uncertainty in me that if I want to succeed, that the shortest path to success is to find someone who has already achieved what you're after and model them, have them guide you. I've come across a lot of people who've paid 10 and 20 and 50 and hundreds of thousands of dollars to the wrong people, unfortunately. And I didn't want to be I didn't want to do that mistake. So I looked around, and the obvious choice was Todd Brown, and it's I was blown away by this guy. I've seen some of his concepts, but it came all together. I was like, this is exactly what I need right now. And he made an offer, the E5 Masterclass. It's he was looking for a bunch of people to work with, and I was like, look, I'm looking for a group of people to work with them for 6 weeks, I guess, or something. And and I want to create some success stories. I was like, let's get down to business. Let's start the work. So before the E5 masterclass, unfortunately the business was losing some money. However, since I've joined the masterclass, probably in the first month, I did 5 figures in revenue, and since every month we've been hitting 5 figures, and I see ourselves going into multiple 6 figures in 2017 and beyond.
I always tell him that if mom was still alive, I'm sure she'll be very proud of me.
She'll be very proud.